Hey everybody, it's 13th Wolfman. You know what today is day 12 of the 31 Days of Horror. Yeah, 31 Days of Horror. And, it's this month is just clicking along. Unfortunately, we're more than a third of the way through the month, so that's the bad thing. The good thing is that there's a lot of stuff to watch, because you've got Carly 317, you got Mood 616, you got Double Shot J. I am the Ice Lord, the one and only MSJ, Jonathan Moody over at the Indie Horror Cafe, Papa Jupe, Nightmare Maven, Retro Horror, Random Horror. There's a lot of people doing the 31 Days of Horror. Check it out. So, what do I have for this? What do I have for today? Today, well, is another foreign horror film. It's more of a sci-fi film, to be honest. I mean, it's kind of sci-fi, kind of horror, but it feels a little more on the sci-fi side. But it is from England. So far we've got 2 American films compared to the multitude of Italian, Spanish, and English films, which we've talked about. We do have, I know of at least one other American film. There's probably going to be others, but just off the top of my head, coming up. Other than that, it's been a pretty good month. So what was today's movie? Today's movie, like I said, is from England. It is a movie called The Asphyx. And what an asphyx is the best way to describe this is a personal reaper, like Grim Reaper. Everyone, once you watch the movie, you're kind of like, oh, so everybody has one of these, right? So, when you're ready to die, your asphyx comes and takes your soul. And once, say you don't have an asphyx, well then, you're immortal, because it's not there to take anything. And that's what this movie is kind of about. So you have Hugo. This guy right here, Hugo. He's a scientist. It's 1875, and he's an inventor. He's invented a couple of things. One's like a camera that helps take pictures of like paranormal stuff. Really, he would take a picture of a dead person just as they died, and he'd see a smudge on the glass plate, because back in the 1800s they had chemicals on glass, and that's how they developed the negative. And there'd be a smudge there, and at first he thought, well, it was probably just a thumbprint, something that got transferred to the glass plate. But he belongs to a club that also there's more. It's not just him that's taking these kinds of pictures. It's a whole club, and one of the guys is like, this is the picture I've taken, this is the picture Hugo's taken, this is the picture that someone else has taken, and they all had the smudge, and they all believe that it's the moment the soul leaves the body. Until Hugo starts dealing with moving pictures. Again, it's 1875. That's all. They have an old type hand crank movie camera, and he's out one day and he takes pictures of his son and fiance's death, and there he sees something as he's watching. He sees this shadowy figure come towards them at the time of their death. Now he's curious. His curiosity's got the best of him, and he tries to develop a way to see what this is. And when he does, he finds out it's called an asphyx, and he wants to capture one. He wants to capture his, because without his asphyx, he's basically immortal. That's what the movie is about, and it's a really cool gothic horror movie. I say gothic horror, but again, it feels a lot like sci-fi in some places. I really think anyone that that likes that gothic, the old tuxedo-looking jackets, and just I think anyone would love this movie. The dialogue's okay. The acting's good. I like the acting. I like all the characters in this movie. This kept me enthralled. It's only an hour and 26 minutes. Again, kind of a short movie, but it's definitely worth watching. No subtitles for the deaf or hearing impaired, so that's kind of a bummer. There's some people that just can't get the gist of an English accent, and so they have a hard time understanding them. But that would be nice if Kino, who this is underneath their Redemption label, and it's numbered. It's number 8. I'm working on the Redemption line slowly, but yeah, Robert Steven, Robert Powell, The Asphyx. It's a Peter Newbrook film. I don't recognize any of the names, to be honest. I didn't recognize anyone in this movie, but I thought the movie was just awesome. I don't know what else to say about it. I just say check it out if you get a chance, As always, like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. When you do, subscribe, hit the bell, ding the bell, ring the bell. That way you know anytime I'm putting something new up. And yeah, with that, of course, I am the 13th Wolfman, and as always, I'm on the prowl.